Hello, everyone. It's Lucy's dad again, and welcome to Storytime with Lucy's dad. I haven't come up with a title for the show yet. I don't even know if it's going to be a show. But anyway, our first book was A Girl and Her Gator. But this time we're going to come up with another book, and we'll see if I can do a good job to this. This one's called The Incredible Book Eating Boy by Oliver Jeffers. Oliver Jeffers is one of our family favorite authors here, and we have all of his books. His books are less about story and more about the imagery and the message, but they're beautifully painted and drawn, and sometimes they have a mixed media kind of look to them, and they're incredible, like this Incredible Book Eating Boy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to it. The Incredible Book Eating Boy by Oliver Jeffers. Henry loved books, but not like you and I love books. Oh no, not quite. Henry loved to eat books. What? Sorry, I'm trying not to block the pages. It's hard, it's very windy. It all began quite by mistake one afternoon when Henry wasn't paying attention. See, he's eating, and then what? Oh boy. He wasn't sure at first, and he tried eating a single word just to test it. Next, he tried a whole sentence, and then the whole page. Yes, Henry definitely liked them. By Wednesday, he had eaten a whole book. O-M-G, as they say. Crazy. I'll show the spread again. And by the end of the month, he could eat a whole book in one go. Wowzers. Wowzers. Henry loved eating all sorts of books. Storybooks, dictionaries, atlases, joke books, books of facts, even math books. I don't like math. But red ones were his favorite. And he was going through them all at a fierce rate. Look at how many books he's carrying through the library. Wow. But here's the best bit. The more he ate, the smarter he got. Wow. I do say wow a lot. Are you saying wow with me? I hope so. Because this is the kind of book that makes you say wow. He ate a book about goldfish, and then he knew what to feed Ginger, his goldfish. Before long, he could do his father's crossword in the newspaper. His dad's going, and he says, monument. That's the answer. Dad doesn't know, but Henry knows, because he's wicked smart. And he was even smarter than his teacher in school. What? Look, he's doing rocket science. He's going to the moon. Anybody here think they're smarter than their teacher? Well, I don't recommend eating books, but reading them is always recommended. Henry loved being smart. He thought that if he kept going, he might even become the smartest person on earth. Wow, did you hear that echo? That was incredible. He gets a gold medal that says the smartest person on earth. So, Henry kept eating books, and he kept getting smarter. He's doing some kind of math equation that I don't do because I'm a writer. I don't do numbers. And he got smarter. Look, he's on a quiz show. The quiz show. Polar bears. He knew the answer. Look, this kid only has 0. This kid has 2, and he has 4,367. Wow. With Alex Trebek. And he got smarter and smarter and smarter. He went from eating books whole to eating them 3 or 4 at a time. Books about anything. Henry wasn't fussy, and he wanted to know it all. Look at that. He's juggling them right into his mouth. That's cray-cray on the hay-hay. But then things started going not quite so well. In fact, they started going very, very wrong. Henry was eating too many books, and too quickly at that. Look, he's starting to have nightmares. "I'm going to eat you," says the book. "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Oh boy. He was beginning to feel a little ill. Oh boy, here's a series of him eating a book and chewing and then getting sick, and then he pukes, yaks, barfs, throws up. Yuck. But here's the worst bit. Everything that Henry was learning was getting mixed up. So here he is, 6 plus 2 equals 3. I don't think that's right, do you? Like I said, I don't do math, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. 2 plus 6 equals elephant. I definitely know that's wrong. He didn't have time to digest all of the information quick enough. Look at all the books in his bellies. Wow. It became quite embarrassing for him to speak. Then he gets quiet because he's embarrassed. All the words are coming out in a jumble. Sorry, turn the page quite slowly. Suddenly, Henry didn't feel very smart at all. The teacher asked a question, and look at this. Everybody else in the class knows the answer, but not Henry. Uh-oh. They're all like, "Miss, I know, miss." At least they're raising their hands. I'm very happy with that, and I know your teachers would be as well. More than one person told him that he should stop eating books. His dad, "No more books." The doctor, "Your head and belly can't cope." The book, "Besides, it means no one else can enjoy them." And this old guy who works in the library, I guess, I don't know who he is. Oh yeah, he does, because he's got a fine. He says, "You owe a total of..." He's telling him how much he owes for eating all the books. So Henry gave up eating books, and he sat sadly for a long time. What was he to do? That's a good question. I sometimes ask myself that. What am I going to do? Do you guys ask yourself that? It's okay. We all have self-doubts. We don't know what we're going to do every day. So, after a while, and almost by accident, Henry picked up a half-eaten book from the floor. But, instead of putting it in his mouth, look, it was half-eaten. He opened it up instead of eating it and began to read. And it was so good. Wow, he's enjoying it. Henry discovered that he loved to read, and he thought that if he read enough, he might still become the smartest person on earth. Now Henry reads all the time, although every now and then, chomp. Look, he took a bite out of the book. The end. The Incredible Book Eating Boy by Oliver Jeffers. With the chomp taken out of it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. Come back again. Hit subscribe. Follow the channel. Or don't. Maybe you thought this was the worst thing you've ever heard. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Take care. Enjoy reading.